Speedo's reading 40. Gotta be careful with any little bumps around here, because I will get airborne. Oh, like that. What up, mongrels? Another day, another motorbike. And this one certainly needs no introduction. You will not find a more iconic vehicle, no matter how hard and far you look. It has travelled the world. It has gone to the top of mountains. It has crashed on a back road in Peterborough. These bikes are the most sold vehicle of all time for good reason. They never stop bleeding moving or bringing a smile to your face. I bring you the Honda C50. This particular Honda is a C50 with a 70cc semi-automatic engine in her. Shh, don't tell anyone. Basically what a semi-automatic means is you just drop off the throttle, you change your gear. The gear pattern on these is 1 for down, down for 1, down again for 2, down again for 3, and in reverse on the way back using your hill button at the rear. Not really a button, more of a kicker. The trouble I find with these bikes, and I am not a fan of the semi-automatic, when you get from first into second, you've got to rev the granny out of her in first to hit second, which means when you're coming back down into first, you get the old lunge. If you've got your missus on the back, she will definitely headbutt you. Not that I will have, because as you can see, I haven't got a seat. This particular one, the bloke I bought it off did tart it up a bit. It does look really nice. I have been trying to fix this for a very long time. It seemed like it had a fuel issue. Started off looking at the fuel cap, cleaned it all out, made sure it had ventilation, stripped all the carb, done all the valve clearances, went through a whole laundry list of things trying to figure out what was wrong with this bike. It has had a 12 volt conversion from 6 volt. Then I had an epiphany, and what has been happening, this stupid metal seat that he put on with a little bit of leather for padding, when I sat on it, was covering the air holes in the fuel tank. So my remedy, roll up an old dirty dish rag and just stop that from happening. Lovely ride, look at her. The trouble is, because I've not been using her, I've been thinking about getting rid of her. I've been riding it today, and that now might be hard. But she doesn't have a name yet, so it doesn't look like she's staying anytime soon. If it looks like I'm a little bit distracted, my good lady holding the camera is currently doing lunges in front of me, and it is somewhat off-putting. I'll bring you in for a little close look at her, and then we'll have a chat, have a bit of ride footage. It's a C50, stroke 70cc engine, don't tell anyone. What a bike! So as you can see, she's still got her fairing. The nice, hey, that is not a fire extinguisher, that is a water bottle. Silly little windshield thing on the front, that is stopping nothing. And the light that I need to get some 12 volt, no I don't, I need to get some LEDs for, because it keeps melting the lens cap. I think you'll agree she looks nice. I can't see what I'm recording. A nice snug fitting ignition that he put on there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. She runs all right though. Bullet headlight, bullet tail light, clean exhaust. Not really a lot to say. Just look at her. She's stunning, isn't she? But look at that seat. Whoever thought that was a good idea weren't really thinking. My good lady, what do you think of her?
No, she looks very pretty.
Shout, I've got a microphone on.
Very pretty. Yeah, no, she looks very nice.
Are you going to straddle her for me?
Her age, she's kept well.
She's your age, 1975. Go on, get on it. You can see. What do you reckon?
No, not the same. How much horsepower did you say it's got?
Not a lot.
Oh.
So my plans for this bike, I've got a couple of ideas and I actually want to run it past you before I set up a Facebook group or stuff like that. I'm thinking about starting the Great British Bike Swap, with this being the first thing I'm putting up for offer. It's iconic, they fetch reasonable money. I am looking for a bike of similar value to swap with this, and each month I will in turn swap that bike for another bike and go on and on and on, allowing me to sample all different sorts of bikes on a budget without my wife kicking me in the doodah because I keep buying motorbikes. Sound like a plan, woman? I hope that picked up. I really hope it picked it up. You fuck. So if I have lost my train of thought, it's because my wife just farted in front of me while she was recording. I don't know if it was picked up. I will continue. Stop making that look like Michael J. Fox's recording with your giggly wobbly hands. If it's not something that people would be interested in seeing, the Great British Bike Swap, I know it's not a British bike, it's just a title to go off of Great British Bake Off, really, isn't it? Then I may look into doing an adventure with her and get her running a little bit sweeter than she is. But all in all, she's a good bike. I'm going to take her out for a ride. And yeah, I'll see you later. We are off. As I said before, this has got a 3-speed semi-automatic gearbox. What I didn't say before, I'm not a fan of them. Because as you can hear, I'm still in second, crawling up slowly. And then just when you think you're almost ready to change into third, like now, doesn't exactly fill you full of speed aspirations, does it? They are an iconic bike. Everyone had one of these bikes. They have travelled the world 5 times over. They just keep going and going and going. Let's see if I can get some speed on the go. Oh yeah. Speedo's reading 40. Oh, they're a barrel of fun. People have taken these all over the world. I mean, if you look at Ed Mark's C90 Adventures, there's not many places he didn't take her. And Nathan the Postman rode Dorothy right the way back from Australia to the UK. I'm getting bugs in my face left, right and centre, which is a problem because I'm smiling from ear to ear. As you can see from the look of her, she isn't a standard C90, someone's tarted her up a bit, done a reasonable job. It does feel like, yeah, I need a little bit more power. I'm not a fan of the semi-automatic engine, I've got to say. That's second, you see. Get there eventually. But if I zipped into first then, I would have had a wheel spin at the back, a nice little skid. Here she goes. Come on, girl. So this one's been around since 1975. They are a tiny little bike. The best-selling vehicle of all time. These little bikes are as happy being on road on long-distance trips as they are going across a ploughed field, up a dirt track, up a mountain. Yes. Now I've got this thing running right, I don't know if I can part with her, which is a shame because I promised the wife I'm going to have to thin out some of my collection.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually get my missus down here and let her have a little ride to see what she thinks. Because if she likes it, there could be a little tour on the way, couldn't there? I could get Vera back on the road, or the Pooch, or Bendy Wendy, and she could ride this. Look at it! Oh yeah, gravel. Again though, these are meant to go anywhere. Anywhere! You can get parts for them everywhere, don't matter what country you're in. The gearing on this one in particular isn't the best. I've got to say that. I mean, it's struggling up here in second. Kill it in first. You see what I mean? Let's have a little explore. To be fair to this one, I have had a fair few issues with her, and it's only today I got her sorted, and the issue was the first issue I looked at, which is a little bit annoying. I may have already showed you the repair I made. You really could not, that was a big rat, you really could not get a simpler repair. Literally a rolled up bit of cloth. This really does need a better seat. Go on. She's still a little bit fuely. I might have to weaken the mixture a bit, I think. But she's no longer cutting out, which is a bonus. The mighty Honda Cub. What is not to like? She's riding lovely though. I should have fixed her sooner. Right then, let's give this bad boy a little kick over. I'll tell you what, I'll take it out of gear first, eh? Check her out. And we're off. I'm just going to go up and see Paul at Burst Motorcycles, who is currently working on the Clark Scans. And see what he thinks of the little girl. He's already seen her. He MOT'd it for the bloke that had it before me. Honk honk! Will I make first? Yes, I will. Little bit chuggery. She don't like hills though, as you can tell. They're so light and flingable. I do like the look of this van though. Another one of my vehicles that has got cruise control, and by that I mean a sticky throttle, which is perfect. Go, go, go! Right, we're coming up to a really steep hill now, and this is where it really starts to suffer. Come on, come on. It's even in second gear. now, I've got to rev the bejesus out of it. See what I mean? Do not like automatic. Semi-automatic. A lot of people ask me, what is the appeal of little bikes? I ride big bikes, got a couple of 650s, got a 1000cc. One, the small bike community is like nothing else. I'm a member of a couple of groups, small bikes, big adventures, great fun on small bikes. Obviously the tiny bike tour. Everyone is so helpful and welcoming. There's no snobbery involved. There can't be any snobbery involved. Look at this beast go! I need to get her a new seat. Hey! Again, I say it over and over. You can spend £15,000 and get yourself a GS or a Tourer or an adventure bike, not a problem. Or you can spend a few £100. Granted, a C90 will cost you a little bit more. You can load them up and you can have the adventure of a lifetime. It doesn't have to be as far, it doesn't have to be as quick, but the smiles per mile are right up there. I'm just hoping she don't cut out on me now. And why would she? She's made it 50 years. Hey! Gotta be careful with any little bumps around here because I will get airborne. Oh, like that. If that don't come up on camera, that was a big bloody pothole. Little bikes are awesome. You can tinker with them, you can learn how to fix stuff. Not me so much, I'm a bit of a biff. I love that. So it has been good getting out on the girl today. Oh, that ain't good. Jumped out of gear, not sure how that happened. So if you're out there thinking about getting a bike, you can pick up a little beauty like this. It don't have to be expensive and enter the world of motorcycling. No matter what you're riding, it's all about getting bugs on your teeth and a smile in your face. And this certainly fits the bill. Still only in second gear. You've probably had enough of me prattling about. Until next time, ta-ra.